Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. How are we doing tonight? Woo, let's go. Carthage Tigers. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, what's up, boys? Alright, and now we're going to go to break. So here. Oh, wait, shoot. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, now we're going to break, boys.
Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, go Tigers.
$12. I hate it when these things start explaining stuff I already know. It's like, you might be better at explaining to him what we're going to do.
Mr. Graham.
Hello.
Hey, Jim. Does Caleb need the code?
Yes, I need the code.
529-793.
529-793.
793.
Cool. I agree. Yeah, I'm trying to put the video as our, like, featured video on our channel, so. I just need the code to get in. So, Ron, we need to talk about, well, actually, do we want to even bother addressing the stuff, or we can just say we're going to break?
I'm not following you, Caleb. What are you saying? What are you talking about?
So, on their stream, they'll play some videos. They've marked them out on us for a sheet, and, we were thinking during that time we would just go to break on the radio because those videos won't play on the radio, and we could just make up the ads at the end of the stream that we would miss on my end.
What kind of videos are they going to be doing?
Well, they're doing 2 different videos. Well, let's see, what do they got? There's like a video at 6:30, which I think. Yeah, that's
we need to worry about 650.
So there's a video. The main one that we need to focus on is the one they're going to play like a hype video, which is like an introduction to the team at 6:50. And so we want to make sure to avoid talking during, well, that one's on. So we were just gonna do like the were we planning to just do the coach's interview during that time on the radio?
I think that would be the easiest. That way we were assured of covering all of it.
Yeah.
Because if they're going to be playing something else, I mean, the people that are watching will miss the interview, but it's like.
Yeah, they'll miss, the people on the stream will miss the coach's interview, but.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I mean, they'll miss, the coach's interview is like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
So the stream can either be like a minute behind, or we can just not play the coach's interview on the stream. However you want to do it.
Yeah, let's just run the coach's interview when that's going on.
Yeah. And then I think they have a video that runs at the very end of halftime. That's like a few minutes.
We cover that with spots, they said.
And yeah, we were just talking about we would just do the typical like 3-minute spot just to cover that on the radio. End of things.
Okay. Is Angie there?
Yeah, she's in another room, but yeah, she's there. Sure, she's.
Did she say that she tried to think about trying to get, their video over to us, or try to feed two YouTube channels with the same video?
I hadn't had a chance to talk to her about it yet. They were clearly like it's kind of hectic here. There's like a bunch of people here, and she's running around talking to all these different people, and we just like a minute or two ago finally did got our test done to make sure our levels were good for them and stuff. So.
All right. Well, I'm sure she'll check in with you during the game. Maybe you could just ask her.
Yeah. And,
hey, did you have a chance to take a look at that?
I think we were talking, too, about potentially meeting at some point next week to talk about that and test it out. So.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. And, I mean, I have her number.
Well,
I can call her and text her and stuff, too, so.
All right. Well, Jim, what time do you want to go live?
They say the anthem's going to be at 6:46, so probably that or a little time after.
Okay. Well, I'll go back and get some. Let me get some water and get set up back there.
All right.
And I'll just put you on hold and head on back.
All right.
Well, what the heck? Why is it not? Oh, that's annoying. I swear. I logged into the thing and then it kicked me back out. CBCIRadio.com. News@CBCIRA. What the heck? This account already exists on this. Oh, wait. Did it add it? Doesn't look like it added it. Switch accounts. Manage accounts. News at CBCRadio.com. Go to this account. I want to go to this account. Why can I not go to this account? What on earth? Well, maybe I won't be able to switch to or put the thing up there, because the tablet does not want me to switch over to that channel. What on earth? Why are you not letting me? Can things just fucking work today? Jesus. Other accounts. Manage accounts. Go to this account. Sync account. Drive, sure. Alright, can I use the account now? Or is it not to your liking? Alright, well, I guess I can't put the video up. Oh well. That's so bizarre. What the heck?
So people come to our website or whatever you call it.
If they go to the website, yeah.
They're just going to get the audio, and that's why we have to direct them to the school district site.
Well, if they go to our website and they click on the Watch Sports button, it'll take them to the school's YouTube.
Okay.
And if they what am I saying? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this thing with a YouTube channel. Let me just like log out, and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, if they go to our website and click on this the Watch Live Sports and click either YouTube or Boxcast, it'll take them to to the school's YouTube. I'm trying to get it so that our YouTube account will have their video up on it, like as the top suggested video, so that people can easily just go to it. But the tablet is not letting me get onto that account for some reason. It won't even let me log out of my own account. Why are you beating this way? Oh, okay. Okay. Huh? Are we gonna work? Are we gonna be functional? No? Still not gonna work? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, 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 please. I do not have time to try to figure this out. Oh gosh. Okay. Switch account. Add account. Remove account. No. Okay. Well, no matter what I do, it won't let me get onto that other account. Because it doesn't seem to think it's a real Google account. I don't know why. Because see, it's like, that's not a real Google account. And then I'm like, okay, then... But then it's also like, oh, but this account's already selected. You can't open it. And I'm like, what the... Well, which is it? Is it a real account, or is it not, is it already selected? Remove account. Add account. Goodness gracious. Switch account. Add account. Probably just gonna have to end up going. News at CBCI radio. Please work, please work, please work, please work. 935 MR at It's probably gonna make me do this two-factor authentication thing.
Okay, they're walking on the field. How long they're going to stand there, I don't know. So they're getting ready to play the anthem.
Okay, Jim.
Just let me know when you want the open to go.
Okay. When's Jim want to fire it off?
Just let me know when.
Okay, is Jim ready to go, like any time now, or?
Jim does not have his headset on. Hold on. I think... Jim, are you ready to go?
Yeah, anytime.
Okay.
Okay, let me fade down. Drag an ID into this.
Just let me know when. Just let me know when.
Okay. Okay, fire your open right now.
It's going. It's game time! Carthage Tiger football on Music Radio and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcasts. Assured Partners Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Carthage Water and Electric, Pearson Kelly, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Nell Mortuary, Matt Sherrill Shelter Insurance, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Turf Tamers. We also thank Boomer's Barbecue, G3 Family Entertainment, the law firm of Webster and Carlton, Fast Monkey Auto, MSSU, Specialty Risk Insurance, Carthage Dental Associates, Hurricane Car Wash, Nice Arcos Mexican Restaurant, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, and Reeves Tire. We're glad to have Freeman Health System, Sirloin Stockade, Old Missouri Bank, Ziggy's Coffee, Ott's Food Products, Fair Acres YMCA, Community National Bank and Trust, Premier Auto, Nell Tax Service, Mercy Hospital Carthage, and Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments. And we thank Cider Tax Services, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daily Donuts, Vintage Timekeepers, Grace Lanes, Carthage Area McDonald's, Driver Cheese, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Kroger Automotive, 94th, GM, Smith, Midwest Realty, and Bob Brown of American Family Insurance. Our pregame show is sponsored by Kroger Auto Body. Stay tuned for the Music Radio 93.5 halftime show and a look inside the numbers, sponsored by Jeff Hudson of American Family Insurance and Wilkinson Pharmacy. We are grateful for all our partner sponsors and encourage you to remember these local businesses and employers if or when you ever need their services and products.
And now, the voice of Carthage Tiger football, it's Jim Saylor.
It's a home opener tonight as the Tigers take on the Tigers. What else is new in this conference? As the Ozark Tigers taking on the Carthage Tigers. Good evening, everyone, from Hafner Stadium. Jim Taylor with you here. And victory over the Waynesville Tigers last week rather handily after a shocking tie of the ball game. Made it at 7-7. They went on a 34-point second quarter tear and ended up winning the ball game by a score of 55-7. They got a early third quarter clock or touchdown to make the fast clock activate, and they got another touchdown late in the ball game for that big margin. And tonight, Music Radio 93.5 is partnering with the R9 School District for the game tonight. And we're taking our audio and pairing it with their video. It's a way to get the multimedia students involved in a real-world event. And if you want to see the game on YouTube, search for CHS Buzz, that's B-U-Z-Z, and you'll see the game at the top. And Boxcast is not hosting the video. It's only YouTube. So, again, it's on YouTube only, and you can search for CHS Buzz on YouTube for the video stream. Talk with Coach Guidey about Game 1 and what he has for Game 2. We'll take a break, hear from Wilkinson Pharmacy and Jeff Hodkin. They also bring us Inside the Numbers, and we'll have that following the coach. Back in 1 minute, and then the interview. This is Tiger football on Music Radio 93.5.
Home opener tonight against the
Okay, what's the
Ozark
coach's
Tigers
interview?
after getting rid of another batch of Tigers in Waynesville the other night.
CI 20.
55-7, and Coach, a lot of
CI
things
20.
went good. I thought the first drive was good,
28,
except
28.
those penalties kept going back and forth. You couldn't get anything accomplished.
Yeah, we talked all week about limiting the penalty situation, and I thought our kids were dialed in with that. And our first drive, we get 2 of them, and couldn't recover from that, but ended up turning it over on downs, and defense had to come back out, get another stop, and then offense went to work.
And the field position for them was lousy all night long. They took advantage of it once, though.
Yeah, they had terrible field position, and we had great field position. Our defense made some stops in deep territory. Our special teams made some plays deep in their territory, so that was a pleasant surprise for us.
I mean, you had the
Hey,
game
Caleb,
tied
no,
there after
you
one
couldn't
in
get into
the first
something
play of the second
on your
quarter.
phone or
And scored
tablet?
and just
What
kept on
account are
going.
you talking
How
about?
many points
I'm
has
not going
the
to be
school
able to
scored in the
put
quarter? I think that's
the
got to be
video
close,
as the
34.
featured
Yeah, we
video
had
on
a
our
game
YouTube channel
back
because on the
years
tablet I
ago
can't
with
get into the
Marshfield,
account. It keeps
and
telling me it's not a
we
real
scored
Google
54
account.
points in one quarter against those guys. It was the second quarter
don't-
as well. I don't know
I
what
don't
it is
know.
about the second quarter, but yeah,
So
it was a very
won't be the
high-scoring
featured
second
video on
quarter
the
for
channel.
us. Unfortunately, we got the
I don't
ball
think
back
that'll be
with
that big of
just
a
under
deal
2 minutes, and we're in a
because
draw to
pretty much
Brady to
every other
see if we
link
could get anything
is
going, and he
the
rattled off
people
like
there,
a
but
60-yard run
I
and
don't
got
know
us
if-
down
yeah,
in
it
good
won't-
field
it won't let
position,
me-
and
it won't
we
let
were
me
able to
in
get
the
that
channel
scored,
on the
and didn't get the
tablet,
running
so.
clock going at that point. We missed the PAT, but
Okay.
we came back out, started second half and got that score.
It's amazing how many times you
Okay, you might wanna
34 and somehow
your
you
mic,
just
man,
miss
'cause
one.
I hear you
Yeah,
on
I
the
told the
street.
kids it's
Caleb.
Newton's 4th law of gravity. You're going to miss that 35th point somehow.
And the defense played pretty well except for that one big run. So
They were solid all
Yeah,
night,
they're showing that-
and again, that's a very difficult offense to
I don't know if you're
defend
able to see
because
this
you
right
don't
now, but
really
boy, it
have
looks really
certain
good.
locations
But I can
where
hear
you
you guys
fit
talking, so make sure you
defensively.
hit that
I mean, they pull so many kids and have so many kids in the box, and it's just once in a while they're going to get one, and they were able to do that. And the kid has speed. He's a 4.5 kid, and if we let him out, he was going to score.
yeah, I was saying at the end of the game he's a pretty good kid, and maybe he'll burn somebody else later in the year.
I'm sure you haven't seen the end of him, man. He's a special talent, special player, and who knows what could happen if they run a different style of offense, and get him out in space, because he is a very fast player, very elusive player.
And tonight you play Ozark, and they had a relatively easy time of it, at least scoreboard-wise.
Yeah, they put up some points, 55, same as us. A couple of those scores were off special teams. They ran 2 kicks back. Very talented group. They start 11 seniors on defense, which is what we did a couple years ago. Pretty special when you can do that. Quarterback is a nice, tall, lanky kid, throws a great ball, started as a sophomore last year, junior this year. He can pull it and he can run it, or he can pull it and he can pass it, and he does a very good job of that.
I know you don't bank on memories of last year, but it went back and forth there. You had a good lead, then Ozark came back, then you eventually won the games.
Yeah, and going back and watching that film from a year ago, I thought they were really good. And I don't know how they'd only won 2 games, but they had some very nice, talented kids, big up front, speed everywhere, and played us tough. I mean, they got after it a little bit defensively. I thought our kids, Brady and Landon, both had one of their best games rushing. I mean, they ran hard, and we had to earn every yard we got last year. And again, they return a lot of kids from that group, so we're going to have our hands full for sure.
Home opener tonight against the Ozark Tigers after getting rid of another.
Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue. Wilkinson Pharmacy is a proud supporter.
That was Coach Guidey and
Jeff.
heard from Wilkinson Pharmacy and Jeff Hodkin on our Inside the Numbers, and it's pretty easy to read right now after one game. And combined quarterbacks of Carlton and Browning, they were 7 of 8 last week. Carlton 5 of 6, 126 yards, and Browning 2 of 2. One of those was a touchdown. And a total of 14 yards. Carson Murray caught 3, had 2 touchdowns out of that, and 65 yards. His long was a 38-yard pass play. Landon Collins had 96 yards rushing on 15 carries. Brady Carlton had 111 on only 8. His long was 56 yards. Jackson Henninger had 1 for 15. He actually had a touchdown taken away in that game. That was early on when they had a chance to get that first score, and it ended up turning it over on downs. On the total team, 301 yards rushing and 140 passing. And had that 34-point second quarter, had 7s in the other 3. Waynesville only allowed that 1 long touchdown run, but the defense did very well overall. Third down conversions were 2 of 3 for Carthage. Of course, they didn't need that many. They were getting first downs early in the series, and then they held Waynesville 2 of 9 on third downs. They had the combination of Brunert and Dalton. They had a total of 14 total tackles. Brunert leads with 9. Dalton is right behind with 8. And Odell, he had 2 and 2 in terms of tackles and assists. He had a sack, and Brunert also had a sack. And Brunert actually had 5 tackles for loss in that. So the defense did very well, except for those 96 yards there late in the first quarter. But that pretty much figured that Waynesville had that one back, and they were pretty much weaponless after that. But as I said at the end of the game last week, I hope that he'll burn some of these other teams that we need to have beaten as the season goes along. We take a look at our starters tonight for Ozark. Peyton Russell will be the quarterback. Rory Banks will be the setback. They use 4 receivers: Tegan Scott, Jet Easley, Anthony Cordell, and Sam Clark. Front line is Jaden Washington, Braxton Edwards, Colin Cook, Jacob Bruce, and Logan Smith. The Carthage defense will have Landon Bland and Braden Odell at the ends. The tackles are Trevor Meadows and Nolan Brown. And the linebackers, Jet Dalton, Joshua Hill, Jordan Brunert. And the secondary is Langston Morgan, Jackson Hedinger, Braxton Ralston, and Noah Norberry as the teams are coming out onto the field for the coin toss. And we should have time to give you the starters on offense for Carthage. Brady Carlton at quarterback. The running back is Landon Collins. H-back Gail Gallegos. Carson Murray at tight end. Langston Morgan, Trent Yates, the receivers. And Blaine Lillienkamp, Taylor Stevens-Diggs, Byron Reels, M.J. Martzoff, and Jack Brown. They are along the front line. Ozark's defense is Sam Savage at 1 outside linebacker, and then they have 3 in the middle as tackles. Landon Baldwin, Ruben Arvizo, Quentin Combs, and Bryson Horner. He's one of the other linebackers. They have Jordan Giles, along with Parker Elliott and Ethan Chandler. And Chandler's part of the secondary. We have Marcus Haven, along with Haven, and Brady Owens and Sterling Stein. They are the corners. Again tonight, partnering with the R9 School District for the game and taking our audio, pairing it with their video. So it's a way to get the multimedia students involved in this broadcast, and we will try to do that for the home games. And we see Carthage has won the toss, and they have deferred. So if you want to see the game on YouTube, search for CHS Buzz, and you'll see the game at the top. And again, you're looking, depending on Boxcast, no video there tonight, only on YouTube. We're just moments away from the start of tonight's home opener, and the kickoff brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Back here in 30 seconds. Tiger football on Music Radio 93.5.
Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. On the gridiron and in life, having the right coverage is always important. And Jeff Hodkin has over 25 years experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin a call today. For your free quote, 359-3399. Or stop by the office at 800 South Garrison in Carthage today. Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says, go Tigers.
For the most part this year, it's away, home, away. Next week, Carthage will go to Glendale. And they also be home in 2 weeks against Nixa, and that's an interesting ball game tonight. Nixa is over in Webb City. Trying to get some scores as that game goes along. Carthage will kick from left to right, and Luis Fuentes will do the duties. Back deep is Brady Owens for Ozark. Carthage won the game at Ozark last year, 34-20. It was a strange ball game where Carthage scored 20, and then Ozark came back, had a controversial touchdown to tie the game at half, but then the Tigers put together a couple of touchdowns, one in the third, one in the fourth, to put it away. Ozark was an easy winner themselves. They also scored 55 points. That was against Willard. So Fuentes is awaiting the drop of the hand by the referee, and we are underway. It's to the near side and kicked out of bounds. So not the best of beginnings, and Ozark will start at their 35-yard line. Again, Peyton Russell at quarterback, and Banks is the setback. Tigers come out with Bland, Meadows, Nolan, and Odell on the front line. Dalton, Hill, Brunert, they're the linebackers. Morgan, Hedinger, Ralston, and Norberry, they are on the secondary side. So Ozark going right to left. It's like a basketball game. They're coming out of a stack. And Russell will await the snap. The four wide receivers are bunched to the right. They'll pitch it out to the wide side, trying to turn the corner. 30 to the 33-yard line, ridden out of bounds, is Keller Schaefer. There's Landon Bland on the chase. And along with, let's see, Jackson Hedinger, I believe, is also over there. Second down. Got about 3 on the play, and they go sweep the other way, and being tripped up and dropped is Jet Easley. And there's Land under that one, no problem there. Also all the way back to the 27-yard line. $18 yards to go, need the 45. 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Now man comes in motion, and Russell awaits the snap. Now the back goes out in motion. They're going to swing it out there on a lateral, and it's blown up and dropped by Jordan Brunert. Boy, talk about telegraphing a play. Keller Schaefer came out, and he was shadowed by number 23, Jordan Brunert. So it's a 3 and out for Ozark. And that'll bring Jet Easley out to be the punter. And Morgan will drop just inside Carthage territory around the 45. Here's the snap. And a kick, a wobbler. Morgan has it at midfield, hit immediately and dropped, but it's still a clean catch, and at midfield is where Carthage will take it over for their first set of downs. So 2 tackles for loss by the Carthage defense, and hope that's a foreshadowing of things to come. So Carlton comes out from the sidelines. He and Collins will be in the backfield. Fuentes is in as a wide receiver. He goes out wide left. Hedinger in a slot. He's also to the left. Gallegos will go from left to right. And handoff goes to Collins right up the middle, 45. Jukes and gets the 43-yard line. He'll pick up 7. On the stop for Ozark was Ethan Chandler. So a nice pickup of 7 to start things. just underway. Ozark on a 3 and out. 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fuentes on the right, Morgan out on the right also. Now Morgan comes in motion, fake the sweep, and they hand it off. There's Collins breaking a tackle, first down across the 40 into the 35-yard line. Nice fake. It looked like Brady was going to keep it, but Collins had it and burst through. He had somebody jab at the football, but he hung on to it. It's enough for a first down. Carthage quickly out of the huddle. Now Ralston is in as a receiver. Snap taken. Carlton will keep. He's in trouble, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage and no more. He was staring in the face of Parker Elliott, one of the inside linebackers, and Elliott took care of that, and they're actually going to mark him back about a half a yard, so it'll be second down and 11. So that time the middle of the Ozark defense came through and took care of that one. And here's Hettinger bringing in a play. And Carlton drops back to take the snap. Collins right next to him. No score. Here's Carlton pitching out to Collins. He's in trouble. He's outnumbered, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. May have lost a little more yard or two, that is. They're going to say back to where it was marked as second down, so it'll be third down and about 10. So 2 good ones, 2 bad ones so far for Carthage on the offense. Morgan brings it in. He goes out on a wide right, and Fuentes will actually go wider than Morgan. Morgan in the slot, Murray out on the left. And Carlton looks to throw. He'll swing it to Collins, too far ahead. It's incomplete. Looked like he might have rushed that throw. Collins had a little bit of running room. He would have had to win the foot race to get the first down. So albeit 4th and 10. You're in the little no-man territory right here, whether you will quick kick it or go ahead and try for it. As long as you don't get a sack or fumble interception, it'll be the same place where Ozark started on their first drive. Receivers go to the right. And here's Carlton wanting to throw. He'll swing it out, and it's knocked down, but a flag is down as Morgan was mugged by the opposing number 8, Ruben Aravizu. So it's going to be a first down on the penalty. Pass interference on Ozark, so the drive stays alive. So they'll stop the clock here and move the football on the penalty. That'll put it to the 20-yard line. So a reprieve on this drive for the Tigers. Ball at the right hash. 6th play coming up. They give to Hettinger. Looks for a block. Cuts up to the 15. Still moving. He's toward the 11-yard line, and that's where they'll put him down. He'll pick up 9. Similar play early in that game last week against Waynesville that he actually scored on, but they called it back. Now again, Ralston comes in. So now they go to the wide side of the field, and Fuentes out on the left, and Ralston over to the left. This time Collins to the left of Carlton. Ralston in motion. Brady will keep. Jump a rope at the 5 and down to the 4. Had to move over a few people, but Marcus Heaven was the one who saved the touchdown. So it's going to be a 1st and goal. down to 7:15 here in the first quarter as Carthage tries to get the first touchdown of the evening. First and goal from the 3. And a direct snap to Collins, goes to the 5, gets some blockers, flag on the play. He's in the end zone, Collins, but it'll come back. The official who threw the flag picks it up and puts it down on the 1-yard line, so that means it'll likely go to the 11. So it'll be second and goal from there. So with 6:51 left to go here on the first quarter clock, Carthage backed up. And that's what was detrimental on their first drive last week. It was a crazy sequence of penalties. There was a 5-yarder, then a 5-yarder back to Waynesville, then a holding call. Carthage got to a 4th and 2 but could not convert. Now they have 13 yards. They actually backed it up a little more. Here's a pass play out to Collins, trying to turn the corner, does to the 10, far sideline 5, still moving. They're going to mark him out of bounds a little further back, or they're going to say the 1. One official the 1-yard line, the other about the 4. And it will go down at the 4. So they made up pretty much for that penalty. It'll be third down. Or should be, pardon me, first down over again, so it should be second down, I guess. So they got a lot of it back, so now 3 plays to get 4 yards. Carlton takes it, keeps it, and looks for a block, turns to his right, dives for the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown. So Carlton puts it in the end zone at 6:31 to go here in the first. And Fuentes will add the extra point. Kick is on the way. A flag is down. We'll see if the play is actually official. One official raised his arm saying good. The other guy on the underneath the left side of the goal, he was waving his arms like the play was dead. The linesman on the near side is the one who made the call, and will obviously wait this verdict. They say disregard, so the extra point will stand. So those are rather anticlimactic. 6:26 left to go here in the first quarter. It is Carthage 7 and Ozark nothing. Back here in 30 seconds. Tiger football on Music Radio 93.5.
National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger football opening kickoff. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that is small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve
10 plays.
a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Was very busy last week, and you like to see that from your kicker. In fact, they had so many they gave him the rest of the night off there in the second half. Tigers scored 34 second quarter points. Won at 55-7. 7-0 here, and here's Fuentes on the kick. This was going to stay in bounds. And it's bobbled but taken by Sam Clark. He'll move tackled at the 18. Let's blow the whistle, officials. Landon West was one of the guys there along with Noah Norberry. So Ozark will start at their 18-yard line. Started at their 35. The opening kick went out of bounds. Went 3 and out. 2 of them were for losses. So obviously tries to make the second series for Ozark. Corey makes the backfield along with quarterback Russell. And 2 receivers each side. Russell wants to throw. He'll swing it out. That's caught at the 20. Breaking tackles to the 25. Norberry finally takes him down, but it's near first down. Catch made by Sam Clark. Had a little cushion there. A couple of steps and turn. Russell hit him for the numbers. He got a nice gain out of it. In fact, they call it enough for a first down. Backfield this time with the quarterback, and we have a whistle.
Is your office?
We have a water break at 5:58 to go. So take time out. We'll come back here in 1 minute. 7-0 Carthage. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you, whether your office has an internal IT team or not. We have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rights family. Go Big Blue!
Here's a break up the middle by Russell. He keeps it and he'll move to the 38. That's close enough for another first down, it looks like. So a new set of downs for Ozark. So 2 plays, 2 first downs. Started on the 18-yard line. And they go with an empty backfield. They have a wing to the right. Man in motion. And it's going to be Russell keeping again, and he's going to be tackled this time after about a yard. They could have had him behind the line of scrimmage. Landon Bland had him initially, but Russell wriggled away from that. It looked like Bruner covered him up. Also see Charleston in the neighborhood for Carthage. So he did get a yard out of that. Second down, 7-0 Carthage. Coming down to the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. And receivers left and right, and Russell wants to throw again. Out the left side, ball batted in the air, and it's incomplete. Like Meadows got a piece of it, and then Bland had tried his best to run it down. So it'll be 3rd down and 9. Ball at the 39. No huddle for Ozark. They've been doing throughout the night, albeit early. But they go no huddle, but then they have to relay the play to everybody, so it pretty much takes the same amount of time, 10 seconds on the play clock. Again, 2 receivers each side. This time Banks is in the backfield. Now man comes in motion. They want to throw out that way, and the pass is just beyond incomplete. Intended for Tegan Scott, and is well out in front of him. So for the moment, Ozark stalls. Ball at the 39-yard line. It'll be Jet Easley to drop back to punt. Again, Morgan stands back. He is inside the 35. Ozark's got too many men on the field. He races off. Here's a high snap. Easily will get to it. A high short kick. Just get away from it, everybody. Don't let it hit you. It's going to take a roll for Ozark, and pretty much where Morgan was standing, it lands after one big bounce at the 35-yard line. So Carthage, who last week started in plus territory, except their last three possessions, they'll start this one in the minus column at the 35. The first drive was 50 yards. And Carlton, final instructions, and he'll head to the huddle. Yates is in the ball game. He's out wide left. Murray's lined up as a receiver to the near side. And they want to throw. It is Yates at the 40, and he's spun down at the 42. He'll gain 7, so a nice catch and a spin, although he didn't want to do that, but it's a +7 on the play. It was Sterling Stein on the stop. Second down and 3 from the 42. So Morgan checks in. And Yates goes out to the left, Morgan to the right. Wing to the right, Collins next to Carlton. Low snap, then they give to Collins. He's going to be in trouble, and he does take people with him. He's going to get a first down out of all this. He doesn't need the tush push. He's doing it on himself. He's still going inside the 49-yard line of Ozark. He's got a Caterpillar logo on him. My goodness. Looked like he was going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He was going to get the first down, then all of a sudden, he may have gotten a little more help out there, but he did a lot of that on his own, just would not go down. It's a first down at the Ozark 49. And Morgan out on the left. And we have Ralston on the near side. Here's a fake pitch, and now they will pitch to Collins. He's to midfield, 45, flag on the play, and Collins down to the 35, but as long as it took that for that to develop, not as expected, but there's a lot of times that it did this time. Apparently another hold has been called, flag at the 46, and that's the case. Carlton scored at 6:26 to go in the first quarter, 50 yards and 10 plays. Ozark has had it on a 3 and out. They had 2 first downs, but ended up punting on their last possession. And here, this one for the moment is stunted by a penalty back into Carthage territory at the 44. So it'll be first down at about 16. Headinger out to the left, and almost a lineup offside by Carthage. And Carlton on a draw is going to keep it, and he moves back to almost the original line of scrimmage. He'll get a good spot at the 49-yard line. So that'll set up a second down and 10. So spot foul, he got the penalty yardage back, so they're no worse for wear, or as if it were a no gain to begin with. So second down and 10, hit the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. Yates left, and Morgan to the right. Now Gallegos and Murray flip to the right. Give to Collins, and they'll try to go that way, and there was a linebacker pretty much in the backfield, and he spun around and caught Collins after only about a yard. It's to the 48. It was either Bryce Horner or Sterling Stein on the stop. I believe it was Stein. So third down and 9 yards to go. 7-0 Carthage. Headinger runs in with some plays, and he'll go out to the wide left. Murray to the left. Here's a snap to Collins, and he dropped the ball incomplete. I didn't see where that ball actually was snapped to. Carlton was kind of at a diagonal position, and they snapped it to him. And again, he threw ahead of Collins. So that'll bring up 4th down. Something that was not in the numbers category before the game. That was no punts last week. See what they do here. 4th down from the 49-yard line. It's an empty backfield. And Carlton will quick kick, a very high kick. See if it gets a good roll. It's at the 10. Don't go in the end zone. It did. So that means Ozark will get it back at the 20. It's a good kick, but it took the wrong bounce. So 5 plays and a punt on possession number 2 as we're down to 1:44 left to go here in the first quarter. Again, Music Radio 93.5 is with the R9 School District for tonight's game, taking our audio, pairing it with the video. And it'll be a multimedia way to get the multimedia students involved in the real world event. And if you want to see the game on YouTube, go for CHSBUZZ, and you'll see the game at the top. Here's a quick hitter and nothing doing there. Maybe a yard to the 21-yard line, as Rory Banks was the carrier. Minute and a half left to go in the first quarter. Two receivers on each side for Ozark. Russell awaits the snap. Man goes in motion. And the ball's fumbled. And it went right to a Tiger at the 19-yard line. It was Jet Dalton, I believe, who got a hold of it. Now they call it Brunert. I saw Dalton with the football. He must have handed it to him. Nonetheless, the turnover results, and Carthage set up on the 19. That took a bounce right to 2 blue shirts. So see if they can take advantage of it here in the final 106 of quarter number 1. I believe that's the first turnover of the year. So just to the left of the middle of the field, it's a 1st and 10 at the 19. Here's a reverse. They'll go to Hedinger, another flag. Okay, we got to either know what we're doing or these guys are on the point of emphasis tonight for holding calls. Unfortunately, Hedinger didn't get very far. He only got to the 18, so after all that, a yard, then the penalty. Oh, here we go. Let's go the other way. Face mask. Well, thank you. Not at the expense of the football player who got his helmet jerked around, but anyway, it's a benefit for the Carthage Tigers as the Ozark Tigers commit the major penalty. That'll put it at the 9-yard line. So now it's 1st and goal, the way this game's going, so I prematurely had another foul on the offense, but that could be why Hedinger, I didn't actually see who got the helmet grab. That could be why Hedinger had such difficulty making the yardage that he did. Here's Murray flipping over to the right side. 1st and goal at the 9. Collins on the carry, goes straight up to the 5, breaks tackles again. He'll make the 4, maybe the 3. They'll put him at the 4. Final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Seems like a long one, probably hasn't, but just seems like really no flow to the game right now. They don't have to get a playoff on this. They could go to the other end zone if they wish. 17 seconds on the play clock, but that's irrelevant. 10 seconds on the game clock. Down to 7. They're going to go ahead and go with it. Here's Collins going left, going right into the end zone. Touchdown. At 1 second on the clock. So a couple of 4-yard runs and a 2-score lead for Carthage. Bad thing is we're going to have almost back-to-back breaks. As Fuentes will try to make it 14-0. Kick is on the way. It's low and good. So the turnover results in a touchdown. 1 second to go on the first quarter clock. 14-0 Carthage. We'll go ahead and take a 30 right here. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, a new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
19 yards and 3 plays. Fumble recovery by Brunert. Set him up at that 19-yard line. And then a face mask penalty on an end around. Turned it into a 1st and goal. Collins got it to the 4. Then he took the next carry and put it into the end zone. So he matches Carlton tonight.
Tony.
4 touchdown runs at 14-0. So we wait for the official to say, let's go. I'm ready. Tigers break the huddle and Fuentes gets ready to kick it off. The way kickoffs ought to be. And here's the approach. Toward the sidelines, it will be taken at the 15-20. It's Jet easily, and he moves across the 30, 35. Nice return to the 37. Almost called him Dalton, but it was Jet easily. And that will end the first quarter. It is Carthage 14 and Ozark nothing. Back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
With Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisor Tony Kennard knows that any successful team plans for the future, works hard, and sets goals. Tony wants the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in coming years. Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Back here at Hafner Stadium, Jim Taylor with you here, 14-0 in favor of Carthage. Pair of touchdowns on 2 of the 3 possessions. Ozark now going left to right. Easily comes in motion. They'll hand it off and nothing doing. Rory Banks was decked.
Zyder.
On the stop, Jordan Brunert. He's been everywhere tonight. They'll lose a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 12 yards to go. So Bruner's been in on the last 2 defensive plays. The last one, obviously not this last one, but sound like Daffy Duck here. The previous one was the fumble recovery. This week was next week last week. Receiver goes out to the left. People my age know that one. To the right, receivers over there. Handoff, and again, a stack up. As the Tigers stop them right at the line of scrimmage, and I think they're going to mark them back further. The interior line was right there for it. It was Nolan Brown led the way. So it'll be 3rd down, and they do call it no gain. So 3rd and 11, just underway here in the second quarter. And receivers go on each side, 2 astride. Now running back goes in motion. Want to throw it out. It's caught and shouldn't be much. And Jet Easley loses further yardage. Nolan Brown again. And it was Hedinger, I believe, also. He got the first tackle, and he did. So another 4th down for Ozark. Fired it for Jet Easley. He was well behind the line of scrimmage. And he had 2 blue shirts right there waiting on him. And Easley, after the loss, he'll go back and punt. Carthage gets a little pressure. Kick is high and end over end. Morgan has to backpedal. 25, gets a block 30, near sideline 35, and he's not quite out of bounds. Finally tackled by Sam Savage. So Carthage takes over, and again, decent field position, this time at the 34-yard line. They had second possession started at the 35. They ended up punting. And they had a 10-play drive at midfield for their first possession. And then they had the turnover drive, 19 yards on the 3 plays. 9:48 left to go here in the first half. Carthage up 14-0. Yates goes wide right. Gallegos moves over to the left. Now in motion is Hedinger, and we have movement on the Carthage interior. So it'll be 1st and 15. Ozark with 3 punts and a fumble. And you'd like to not get these penalties and keep moving it forward here. You've got a 2-score lead and just keep taking it down the field and, you know, make it 3, 4, and maybe even more scores. You just can't give Ozark an opening to get back in the ball game. 1st down and 15. They put it back to the 29. And now Yates hustles to a wide right. And another, looks like we have a timeout called. Coach Gatti didn't like what was going on there, so they're going to regroup as Carthage takes a timeout. We'll take a minute break. 14-0 Carthage, 9:46 left to go in the first half. This is Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
What is the best part of your day? Stopping by Ziggy's Coffee, of course. Whether you're craving a rich, smooth coffee, a refreshing chai, or a delicious smoothie, we've got just what you need to fuel your day. At Ziggy's, we pride ourselves on serving the highest quality beverages with service you can always count on. And to all Carthage Tiger student athletes, good luck this season. We're cheering you on every step of the way. Go Big Blue! Ziggy's fast and convenient drive-thru is located at 209 West Fur Road in Carthage, next to the Walmart Supercenter. Ziggy's, the best part of your day.
Back and come back, and Hedinger fumbled the ball after a long run, but it goes right into the hands, I believe, of Collins, and he'll take it inside the 3-yard line. That might have been Yates. I saw Hedinger breaking down the sideline when we come back from the break, and then he fumbled the ball, but it went right back to a blue shirt. Nonetheless, after the fortunate bounce, it goes to the 4-yard line. First down and goal. Trying to make that a 3-score game now. Here's Carlton looking, and he goes close to the goal line. They'll put him down at the 1. And it's going to be to Sam Savage on the stop. So it'll be second down and goal. 8:45 left to go here in the first half. Trying to add to a 14-0 lead are the Carthage Tigers. And they go to Collins, and he will go from the direct snap into the end zone. Touchdown. Comes at 8:28. Collins, his second score. So the Tigers, after that long run by Hettinger, we almost missed it. We got right back from the break, right in the middle of it. As soon as I started to describe it, he fumbled, but then fortunate bounce kept the drive alive and further advancement. The extra point is good by Fuentes. It's now 21-0 in favor of Carthage. Back here in 30 seconds, Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
65 yards on 4 plays in the impromptu play by Hettinger and Collins. Hettinger looked to break it for a touchdown. As he was about to go out of bounds, he got stripped of the ball. And Collins following the play, the ball bounced right to him, and he advanced it down to the 4-yard line. 2 plays later, it's a touchdown. And it's 21-0 in favor of Carthage. So it'll be Fuentes on the kick. Here's the approach, and it's going to be taken at the 15 to the 20. Taken again by Jet Easley, and he'll move to the 28-yard line. So that's where Ozark will take it over on the defensive side, pardon me, the offensive side. Ozark has started on their own 35, their own 18, the 20, and the 38, and the 28. They got back-to-back first downs on their second possession, but 3 plays later, they ended up punting. Here's Russell looking left, fires it out far side. It's caught, and a catch across the 30 to the 33-yard line by Sam Clark. So it'll be a gain of about 5. They'll put him down at the 33. Second down coming up. 21-0 Carthage here at the 8:17 mark, second quarter. Russell, one-step drop ball deflected, but still caught. It'll be a first down across the way at the 38-yard line. Again, the catch by Sam Clark. It looked like Brunert was over there. Enough for a first down. Ozark going to the line once again, but they're getting the play sent in. Man in motion. They hand it off on the end around, and nothing doing there. Meeting the ball carrier was Braxton Ralston at the line of scrimmage. Well, it was Anthony Cordell on the carry, and he didn't have it for long. And they get a very gracious spot. How they got to the 40. Let's just not finish the sentence. You kind of understand my question mark there. So the ball at the 40, second down and 8. They bunched 3 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left. And Russell will roll left. Looking to throw out to the far side. Ball is jumped by Morgan, and a late flag comes in. Guess they're going to get him for reaching onto the shoulder. It looked like a decent play from up here, but they throw a flag. And now Ozark's going to get a interference call going their direction. I think had he not done that, he still could have broke the pass up. But Ozark looks to get 15 yards on the penalty at 6:50 left to go here in the first half. And that is the case, and that'll put Ozark into Carthage territory. I believe that's the first time they've been there. They'll put it just outside the 45. Carthage leading 21-0. And two receivers on each side. Russell looking to his left. He's going to try to air it down the sideline. The ball's up for grabs, and it's going to be knocked down. Norbury had a chance at it. It's like Morgan was also down in the vicinity. Threw it into double coverage, and the ball I thought was going to be underthrown, but to the Ozark receiver's credit, he almost got underneath it. Overthrown is what I should have said. I should say a lot of things, but you know how it goes, especially at this age. 2nd down and 10 from the 45. Two receivers on each side. Man comes in motion. They'll fake the throw. Ball nearly intercepted. The ball was through the hands of Easley and then nearly intercepted by Carthage. Had the ball not been deflected, that might have been an interception. Again, it was Norbury in the vicinity. So now 3rd and 10 for Ozark. 6:34 left to go here in the first half. 21-0 Carthage. Again, they spread it out, two on each side. Now one man comes in motion. Russell to throw. He's being chased, throws it out underneath. It's caught. 40, 35, first down. And run out of bounds on the far sideline, 33-yard line is Sam Clark. Carthage came charging, and there was just enough of a pocket, about 8 or 10 yards down the field, and Clark found it, and he had enough running room to get the first down. So they'll move the chain, and the ball at the 34-yard line. This will be the 7th play coming up for Ozark on this possession. It was kept alive on an interference call. Carthage nearly got away with it, but that 3rd down pickup gives a new set for Ozark. Handoff. Nope, it's going to be Russell to throw. He's in trouble, and he's dropped, and now a flag goes down. They may get a face mask on Carthage. It was Bland and Meadows that got through there. And it's going to be a face mask on Carthage. So I think in the midst of the tackle, it slipped away and got the helmet. So Ozark being aided now by their second 15-yard penalty, which is to their good. Ball will be now at the 19 of Carthage. That was just one of those unfortunate face masks, but all face masks are 15. And we're going to have our water break. So 5:59 to go here in the half. 21-0 Carthage, but that is in threat of an Ozark score if we come back, when we come back. I hope we do. Back here in 1 minute. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
And a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at that make Tiger Sports. Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
S&S Computers wishes the Tigers the best of luck in all this year's athletics. Serving homes and businesses in Southwest Missouri for 35 years, S&S Computers knows firsthand that hard work pays off in life, and they're proud to support the Tigers and proud to be a member of the Carthage community. Offering computer and laptop repair, data recovery, and troubleshooting, family owned and operated at 2009 Garrison, S&S Computers does it all. Scott and Shirley and the whole team at S&S Computers say, go Tigers, go blue.
And the screen busted up by Brunert when we come back from break. It'll be a loss back to the 23-yard line. So there's one positive play out of this. Need 3 more, obviously. Russell awaits the snap, man goes in motion. It'll be Russell keeping, and he's dropped. May have lost another yard. 3rd down coming up. Russell kept it. He swept to the left, and he was immediately encountered again, Jordan Brunert. It will be a loss, and it's back to the 23. We're under 5 to go here in the first half. Carthage with 14 first quarter points and a 7 spots so far in this quarter. It's the deepest Ozark has been tonight. 3 receivers bunched up to the left and 1 out wide to the right. 3rd down and 13. Russell rolling right. Still rolling, throws it, and it's going to be intercepted, I believe. What's the call? They rule it incomplete. Looked like Hedinger might have had the interception, but it's incomplete. The one closest to the ball did absolutely nothing. The official, the one across the way, came across and signaled incomplete. So here it is, 4th down for Ozark, and with them down 21-0, I'm sure they will make a try for it. They need the 9 for a first down. They're down to 8 seconds on the play clock. They may end up having to call a timeout. I think that's the case. And they will spend one. 4:13 left to go here in the first half. And Music Radio 93.5 is partnering with the R9 School District for this game, and the audio is being paired with their video. And part of the multimedia students getting involved in this football game tonight. If you're still listening and got it now access, you can try YouTube. On YouTube, search for CHS BUZZ, and you can see the game. And Boxcast tonight is not doing the video, but it's on YouTube only. And again, CHS BUZZ on YouTube. Hope to be doing this for the home games. As I said, it's road home until week 7 and 8 when Carthage will go on the road twice, albeit one of those road trips is Webb City. They'll finish up at home against Neosho. Tigers go to Glendale next week. So they put receivers wide left, wide right, and 2 slots on each side. Empty backfield, now man in motion. They fake it. Russell to throw, swings, and he can't get it away. And Meadows says, you're not getting away. He's dropped. Russell back at the 38-yard line. Meadows just came in and smothered him. You know, we have a sideline warning on Carthage, but that's just a warning. So the defense again holds. They went to the 19, and they ended up losing almost 20 yards. There was some delay on what they were going to do. Now the offense finally comes on the field. The sideline warning is kind of like the cop telling you got a headlight out. It's like, well, get it fixed, and that's second time they may not be so nice. But so the Tigers take over. Carthage, that is, at the 34-yard line in their own territory, already leading 21-0. It's only their second possession of the quarter. Here's Carlton keeping a flag at the line of scrimmage. Carlton jukes past the 40. He'll get across the first down marker. But that's in the area of, looks like, motion. And it is illegal motion on the part of Carthage. So the last drive started 5 yards to the minus, and they're going to have to do it again on this possession. Carthage has had the ball now 5 times. The first 4, 3 of them were scoring drives. One of them set up by a fumble recovery by Brunert, as he recovered an Ozark pitch at the 19-yard line in Ozark territory. 1st and 15, 2 timeouts for each side. Carlton thought about running. He does run. I thought about passing. He goes back, gets the penalty yards back, plus about 2.5 more. He's to the 37-yard line. So it moves to a 2nd down and 7, so you got the 5 back plus 3 more. Carthage content to let the clock run right now. If they get well into Ozark territory, they might figure on using their timeouts. Still may break a pass here before the half is over. I kind of suspect that. Hedinger goes in motion, and a flag. Now you got to snap the ball first. And there's another false start. So back we go 5. Doing a rerun of Waynesville. The clock continues to move. We're at 2:59 left to go in the half. So now we're back to 2nd down. Now it's 13. 2 receivers to the right. Carlton will roll. Looking to throw. Fires it out far side. It's caught. Sliding catch. Unintentional, but it's a 1st down catch by Morgan. He came back for the ball, and when he caught it, the feet went out from under him. But everything was in bounds, and that's important. So that moves the chain for a 1st down. Put it at the 44. They're on the far side of the field. Quick snap. This is Collins trying to turn the corner. He's in trouble, and he gets positive yardage out of it. And he'll make the 47. So 3 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 7. He stayed in bounds. 2:15 to go here in the first half. Ralston goes out wide right. It looks like Yates here to the near side. Carlton will swing it out to Collins. Looks for a block, cuts back straight up across midfield. He's to the 47-yard line. He'll be a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. They need the 46 down to 140 here in the 2nd quarter. And Morgan quickly comes in. He'll line up on the right. It looks like Yates to the left. Now Morgan comes in motion. And we have a timeout. Carthage will talk it over here. They didn't like what they saw. 1:17 remaining. Here in the half, we'll only go 30 seconds this time. Back in 30. 21-0 Carthage. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Third down and a long 3. The scoreboard says 2. Low snap. Carlton will keep it, and he goes up the middle, gets the first down. 45 down to the 41. Finally being stopped by Ethan Chandler, but it is enough for a first down. Carthage down to 1 timeout, and we're at 1:09 as they are still in the huddle, and they break it at 1:03. Got Yates and Morgan wide right. And Collins, nope, going to throw. It is through the hands, incomplete. I played the fake that time, and the pass was wide. Front of Gallegos, the intended receiver. Second down. Clock will stop at 49 seconds. Carthage leading 21-0, 14 in the first. Touchdown at 8:28 of this quarter. They'd like to punch this one in too, obviously. They will get the ball to start the half. So the old double possession. Take advantage of it. Carlton to throw. Little swing to the 40. Collins 35. And a crowd breaks tackles. He's been doing that so far tonight. He's to the 33. So that'll put him 2 yards short of the first, actually a yard of the first down. And the final timeout has been called by Carthage. So Tigers scored at 6:26 of the first, a 4-yard run by Carlton. Collins scored with 1 second on the second quarter clock. That was after a fumble recovery at the Ozark 19 by Jordan Brunert, who's been Mr. Defense tonight. Then Collins scored at 8:28 to go in the second quarter, 65 yards in 4 plays. So biggest drive was the initial possession after an Ozark punt at 50 yards and 10 plays. So Carthage now out of timeouts. They're faced with a third down and a little bit less than 2. They'll go to the near side of the field for this snap. Ozark has a long way to run to get ready. Carthage is ready to go on the offensive side. And Carlton will await the snap. He'll look, swing it out near side. Caught Yates, first down. Left sideline 25 and out of bounds. So a nice safe play and conserves the clock. So a new set of downs for the Tigers of Carthage. Henninger comes in. We're down to 27 seconds to go. Henninger out wide right. Yates to the right in the slot. Morgan to the left. Here's a fake to Collins. Carlton wants to throw, pumps, rolls right. Still rolling, now reverses direction, comes to the left side. He's got running room, but he'll throw it anyway. And a diving attempt incomplete. He might have been able to get a first down. He had wide open spaces near side. It would have taken more time off the clock, but he should have gotten out of bounds without any problem had he elected to run with it. But it's an incompletion. We're down to 17 seconds. He might have been able to at least get the first down, which would be the 15. Two receivers left, one right. Low snap. They'll flip it. Morgan going wide. He wants to throw, maybe. Nope. Now he's going to start to run. Try to turn to the near side. He's going to have to run out of bounds, save some time. 7 seconds to go. And they're about 6 yards shy of the first down. So Ozark kind of, I wouldn't say lucked into it, but they knew something was up. And Morgan had to look like he wanted to throw, but then he couldn't get a chance to throw, set and throw, so he just ran and got what he could out of it. So third down between the 22 and the 23. Seven seconds to go. Might be time for 2 plays if you get a little play out of bounds. Here's Carlton to throw. He's going to head for the far corner of the end zone, and it's going to be a little pushing off over there, but it's going to be incomplete. Clock is running, but should be time for one more play. The clock is zeros, but it was an incomplete pass with about a second to go, so there should be time for one play. And the referee has caught that. Because when I saw it go incomplete, I looked over at the clock, and it was down to about 1.4. And he says put 1 second up. Now they've got 2 on the board. And he's coming back still saying 1. Now we're good. So let's see if we can do the old magic trick here and get this touchdown in. Already leading 21-0. 27 and or 28 would look good, plus getting the ball to start the second half. Murray out on the right. He's been quiet so far. And 3 receivers to the left. Carlton will take it. Look left, still looking. Throws back of the end zone. The ball's going to be intercepted, but time is out. It was intercepted in the end zone by Arvizu. I knew I'd have trouble with that one tonight, but nonetheless, it ends the half, so Carthage does not score. But they lead at the half, 21-0 against Ozark. We'll take a 3-minute pause and come back. You're listening to Tiger Football on Music Radio 93.5.
Keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial scorekeeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beindeck Insurance, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Smart coaches build great team members, a solid game plan, and only have the best equipment for their players. Assured Partners of Missouri applies this same philosophy when putting together an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When scouting for insurance, pick the right agent for your team. Give Assured Partners of Missouri a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue. Go Big Blue.
As a member of the community, Neltax is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Winning teams are made up of individuals working towards the same goal. So let Neltax be a member of your family's winning team. Neltax is a locally owned and operated tax service with over 10 years experience in the tax industry. Encourage your student athletes and the entire student body to dream big and work towards those dreams every day. Join Alicia and Nell and the rest of the team at Neltax as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Blue!
Looking for a high-quality late-model car, truck, or SUV? At Premier Auto Sales and Service, we've got you covered. Family-owned and operated for 26 years, we're proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Located at 730 West Fairview in Carthage, we offer late-model, like-new used cars you can trust. Whether you're looking for your next vehicle or need top-notch service, visit us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest deals. Premier Auto Sales and Service, where quality meets hometown pride. Go Big Blue!
If your lawn is completely wild, it's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn a wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
Miss Arcos in Carthage is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that hard work, good sportsmanship, truth, and honesty are core values that make the upcoming generation good citizens. And our Carthage Tigers are no exception. They're our leaders of tomorrow. Stop by Miss Arcos before the game or on the weekends for your favorite authentic Mexican food. Manny and the rest of the crew at Miss Arcos are glad to sponsor this Carthage Tiger broadcast. And cheers on the Tigers. Go Blue!
Jim Taylor back here at Hafner Stadium. As the Carthage Tigers lead by a score of 21-0. Carlton a 4-yard run, Collins the same, and Collins another 1-yard run. Tigers had a chance at another touchdown here late in the half, but couldn't fire on the pass plays. So Tigers have the 21-0 advantage
risk
after
management
a
is a
55-7 win at Waynesville last week. Ozark, who scored 55 on Willard last week, they have had a chance. They got down to the 19-yard line. They pass interference, actually face mask. They had pass interference and face mask called in their favor. They were after the face mask. They were at the 19-yard line, but the defense went and took them 4 plays backwards, and they lost about 18 yards on all that. The last was a Trevor Meadows sack on 4th down. Then that gave Carthage a chance to march it down the field, but could not get it home on a couple of pass plays there toward the end. So we're at the half, 21-0 in favor of Carthage. We'll go another 3 minutes and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Risk Insurance Agency, one of the nation's risk management, is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Looking for top-notch insurance coverage? Look no further than Specialty Risk Insurance Agency, one of the nation's leading agribusiness insurance agencies. And our expertise in construction and commercial insurance is making us second to none. Our agents just don't sell insurance. They live and work in the industries they protect, giving us unmatched industry knowledge. We understand the risks you face and know how to keep you protected. Call Specialty Risk Insurance Agency today at 417-359-5470. Go Big Blue!
G3 Family Entertainment has cheered on the Carthage Tiger student athletes this season. Grab your family and friends and come experience the fun. G3 Family Entertainment features a 24-lane bowling alley, an exciting indoor playground for kids 2 to 12, a ninja tag arena, miniature golf, and a restaurant. Located behind Lowe's right here in Carthage. For more information, please follow G3 Family Entertainment on Facebook. G3 Family Entertainment is a proud supporter of our Carthage Tiger student athletes, and they can't wait for the fun to start.
Hurricane Car Wash is cheering for the Carthage Tigers. Hurricane Car Wash serves Carthage and surrounding towns with all the options a car wash should offer. With 2 types of state-of-the-art automatic washes, you'll be back on the road in no time. Got a big rig? No problem. Our big truck bays can handle it all. And our hand wash bays give you everything you need to get your vehicle sparkling. Hurricane Car Wash has it all, even a pet wash service in our Touch 4 Wash app. Make your ride shine like new. Hurricane Car Wash, where clean meets convenience. HurricaneCarWash.net for locations. Go Big Blue!
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
American Family Insurance.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
Wes and Corinne Probert and the whole gang at Probert Auto Body wants to thank you for supporting our Carthage Tigers. With over 30 years' experience, Probert Auto Body is a full-service shop doing collision repair, paint, auto glass, spray and bed liners, and more. They're happy to help you with any job, big or small. Just call 825-4285 or come by the shop at 2030 Suburban Street, just off Fairview. Probert Auto Body is open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and Saturdays by appointment. Go Tigers!
Music Radio 93.5 is partnering with the R9 School District for this game tonight, taking our audio and pairing it with their video. And if you want to see the game on YouTube, search for CHS Buzz. That's B-U-Z-Z. And you'll see the game at the top. That'll be, again, CHS B-U-Z-Z on YouTube to video stream. Taking a look at some other football news. Monday, the JV and 9th grade Tiger team will play Ozark. JV will be at Ozark. The 9th grade will play here at home, and both games will start at 6 o'clock. Cross country, the Cross-country team will run their first regular season meet on Saturday. The Bolivar SWCCA Invitational. The races begin at 8 o'clock next Thursday. Carthage will host the 51st Annual Invitational Meet at the golf course at 11 o'clock and wraps up in the afternoon when the junior high Tigers will run. Volleyball picked up a couple of wins this week over McDonald County and Central to run their record to 5-2. They'll play Ray-Pec tomorrow in a triangular match with host school and Shawnee Mission West. They'll be on the road next week in Glendale on Tuesday and host Kickapoo for Thursday. JV and 9th grade volleyball teams will play at the Hillcrest Tournament. And on the tennis side, the girls went 3-3 in the Joplin Invitational. Open COC play next week as they host Neosho on Tuesday and play Republic on Thursday. Softball team had the Morrisville Tourney title last weekend. Picked up 2 wins this week over Seneca and Glendale. Next week they'll host Kickapoo. We'll have that game for you right here on 93.5. And then they'll play Ozark on Thursday. Next Friday and Saturday they will play in the Ozark Festival. Friday pool play will be at Nixa starting at 12:15. Girls golf, they were at the Southwest Missouri Invitational in Joplin last week, placing in the runner-up spot. Swim team, first duels met yesterday at Seymour. Next week they will host the Carthage duels on Tuesday, then compete at the Belton Invitational on Saturday. The soccer team 3-0 on their starts, beating Camdenton, Waynesville, and New Heights. Next week they'll play Parkview in that tournament. Tuesday they'll take on Liberty North at Glendale and play Friday at Springfield Catholic at Kickapoo. Finale will be at Parkview against Pattonville on Saturday. And the marching band open field competition on Saturday the 21st as they will compete in the Carl Junction Marching Festival. And October 19th, 58th Annual Maple Leaf Parade and Field Competition. CHS will be participating in that. Oh, yeah, another break. Let's only go 1 minute right now and come back. Then we'll go inside the numbers. Back here in 1 minute. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Gonna be times. Times when you hit the ground running, and times when you just hit the ground hard. Mercy is ready for all of it, with specialists who not only have a heart for athletes, but for the people who support them. So when you have a health challenge to overcome, choose the team that considers every one of your victories one of ours. Find your Mercy provider at mercy.net/victory. That's mercy.net/victory. Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomer's Barbecue say, go Tigers, go blue.
Go inside the numbers. They're brought to you by Jeff Hodkin, American Family Insurance, and Wilkinson Pharmacy. Carthage leads by a score of 21-0. Ozark got the opening kick. They started on an out-of-bounds play at the 35 and went 3 and out. Carthage got the ball at midfield on a short punt. 10 plays later, a touchdown. That was by Carlton, and it made it 7-0. Ozark came back and got 5 plays, 2 successive first downs, but then 3 plays later they had to kick. And Tigers got it at their own 35 and took about 6 plays, had to punt it. Ozark came back, got the ball at their own 20. On the second play from scrimmage, they fumbled. Jordan Brunert recovered at the 19. And then 3 plays later, Collins went in from 4 to make it 14-0. That was the first quarter score. Ozark came back 3 and out from their 38. Tigers got it back on a punt, 35-yard line on their own territory. Carthage scored on that drive. 4 plays, 65 yards. A big run, fumble, and then another run as Jackson Henniger broke loose down the right sideline. And then as he was about to go out of bounds, the ball was stripped from him, but it bounced right to Landon Collins, and he ran it to the 4-yard line. 2 plays later, they put it in for the 21st point of the ball game. Ozark got a interference call and a face mask, which moved it down to the Carthage 19, but they lost on 4 straight plays. The big one was a Trevor Meadows sack on 4th down. Tigers had a chance to get it in themselves at the end of the half, but one option play didn't work, and then the next play was an incompletion, and then the next one was an interception. So that's how the half ends, but Carthage will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter, and they lead 21-0.
Hey Tiger fans, I'm Dr. Tiller.
And I'm Mr. Whitehead. We're here with our Tiger Sports Update.
This week, varsity volleyball girls took 2 big wins, one against Mack County, the other against Central. Next week, there will be 2 Saturday matchups against Ray Peck and Shawnee Mission in West Peculiar.
Volleyball wasn't the only girls team to take home wins this week. The softball team just beat Glendale and Seneca, which means they remain undefeated. Next week, they'll play a home game with Kickapoo on Tuesday, then they're away at Ozark on Thursday.
Along with that, boys soccer took on Waynesville and New Heights, winning both of those games and remaining undefeated. The Tigers will now head to Parkview Tournament beginning next Friday as they face Liberty North.
Our girls golf team placed 2nd this past week at the Joplin Southwest Missouri Invitational. Girls golf will be back in action at the Springfield Catholic Invitational on September 11th.
The boys and girls cross-country teams will hit the road tomorrow as they travel to Bolivar for the SWCAA Invitational. Next Thursday, the Tigers will host the 51st Annual Carthage Invitational at the golf course.
Boys swimming picked up a win Thursday at the Seymour Duels. The swimmers will next host the Carthage Duels on Tuesday, September 10th at the Fair Acres YMCA complex.
And the girls tennis team hit the courts this past week, dropping a heartbreaker to Lamar. Tennis will have a busy week ahead of them, a match at Neosho, followed by a road trip to Republic and Thomas Jefferson.
And of course, we all know our football boys took home the win at Waynesville last week, 55-7. Make sure to fill up your gas tanks because next week the Tigers are on the road at Glendale.
And that's a recap of the Tiger Sports Update.
Webb City 21. Republic shutting out Waynesville 35-0. No report on Glendale and Willard. Try to run through some more of the local scores. Seneca 14-7 against Mount Vernon. Cassville 13-0 against Mack County. And East Newton is leading Lamar right now at the half, 18-12. Nevada shutting out Aurora 21-0. And Stratford beating Monette by a score of 42-6. As we go down, Ava, let's skip past that one. See if we got any interesting scores here. Carl Junction 14-7 over Rogers Heritage. That looks about like it for this immediate area as we have a 21-0 lead for Carthage. And we'll take another 3-minute pause and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
Is your office ready to be a workplace of the future? Does that mean whizzing around on hoverboards and robots answering phones? Maybe, but we'd suggest trying more useful technology first. Pearson Kelly can set you up with tech that lets your whole team work from anywhere, collaborate on devices, and always have the information they need to do their job. Keeping up with technology can be stressful. We're here to simplify it for you, whether your office has an internal IT team or not. We have options to fit your needs. Find us at pearsonkelly.com and let us make technology simple for you.
Hot Food Products is excited and proud to support this Carthage Tiger broadcast and all our student athletes. OTT's mission, and more importantly, their passion, is to produce the highest quality dressings and sauces. They stand behind their products and commit themselves to serving their customers with the highest standard of customer service. So from their family to yours, be happy, create memories, and enjoy OTT's at your next family for game day game gathering. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
OTT's what you oughta, always have a lot of OTT's, you glad you thought of OTT's.
Your local shelter insurance agent, Stephen McKay, is proud to be part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance can help you get the right coverage for your family, home, vehicles, and more. Offices just east of Central and Garrison in Carthage. He's a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, "Go Tigers!"
Fast Monkey Auto is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. I'm Carthage graduate Jason Cornett, owner of Fast Monkey Auto. Need reliable auto service that keeps you on the road? Then look no farther than Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, state inspections, or suspension work, we've got you covered. At Fast Monkey Auto, we pride ourselves on fast, friendly service, keeping you informed every step of the way. Visit us today at 2302 Fairlawn Avenue. At Fast Monkey Auto, we've got your back. 417-358-0756 or fastmonkeyauto.com. Go Tigers!
Teamwork to reach its goals. Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Through the scoring once again, Collins scored twice, Carlton once. Carlton got it started at 6:26 of the first quarter, 50 yards, 10 plays, and then Collins with 1 second on the second quarter clock scored. That was following a fumble recovery by Brunert at the 19 of Ozark. Then Collins scored at 5:28 left to go. That was in the second quarter.
During this,
Ozark's deepest penetration was the 19-yard line, but 4 plays and 18 yards later, they didn't get close. We take a look at some of the state rankings at 5A. Carthage, I believe they come in at, as soon as we scroll down here, they come in at number 6. Cardinal Ritter is number 1 in Class 5. Platte County and Webb City are tied. Elias is at 4. St. Pius the 10th at 5. Carthage 6. Camdenton 7. Capital City at 8. And then a tie for the 9-10, Eureka and Green Valley. So that's how that stacks up. And right now, over in Webb City, they are at a 27-21 game. Nixa is in the lead on that one. And then they had that one surprise score moments ago. Lebanon was ahead in their ball game. The real surprise just moments ago was seeing East Newton up 18-12. And that was at Lamar. Hopefully, don't know if that score is correct. And, you know, after all these years when Lamar's behind, no matter what the margin, you kind of question, is that in there properly? Ozark was a little late getting onto the field for the warm-ups, so we're under 2 minutes before we start the second half. Ozark has started in their own territory each time, 35, 18, 20, 38, and 28. Carthage started at midfield, their own 35, the plus 19, which set up that one touchdown, their own 35, and their own 34. Carthage has overcome some penalties on the offensive side tonight. They had one drive which stalled on a penalty. They actually had one to their benefit. I actually thought it was going to be yet another holding call, but it turned out to be a face mask, and that propelled a first down and eventual scoring drive for Carthage on that possession. Ozark got back-to-back first downs on their second possession. They got a couple of first downs on their last possession, but ended up getting turned over on downs. That was right before the half. Carthage had 2 timeouts and 66 yards to work with, but could not put it in the end zone. At halftime ended with an interception, but it was in the end zone, so it really didn't matter. And Carthage will start with the third quarter with possession. So the great thing about winning that toss and the deferring, you can still have a chance to get up on a 4-score lead, which would really look good. Tuesday, softball will be audio only, I found out, and that'll be from Fair Acres on Tuesday around 5 o'clock as Carthage will host Kickapoo. We'll see if the Lady Tigers can keep on moving in their schedule. They played Glendale yesterday, and then they have the days off until Tuesday, so that'll be their next ball game. And except for, I believe it's 3 weeks from now, all the games we'll have will be on Tuesday afternoons. There'll be one Tuesday that they'll be on the road, and we'll have the Monday game for that one. So first of the week, we have Carthage Lady Tiger softball here on 93.5. Carthage will go from left to right in the third. Usually whichever way you went in the second, most teams will stay going that direction until the fourth quarter, but since they had the option, they will go left to right here in quarter number 3. This is the first kickoff we'll see from Ozark. It'll be Sam Clark to kick it off. Should be Hedinger and Morgan back to receive. Hedinger on the near side. And the Ozark Tigers are about ready to boot it away. Try to add to this 21-0 Carthage lead. Clark on the approach, and he will kick. It's going to Morgan at the 9. Middle of the field, 30, breaking through 31-yard line, and that's as far as he'll get. He had an opening initially, but it closed rather quickly, and thought I was getting ready to so the ball will be back to the 30, so that's where this drive will start. About the time I said he hit the 30, he hit the wall. And now Morgan goes out on a wide left. Nope, took that. He's to the right side. I believe that's Yates out there on the left. Murray comes across left to right. So goes to Collins. He makes the best of the bad situation. He makes the 33-yard line. So anytime you can get 3 or better, you're doing all right. Sam Savage on the stop. Be 2nd down and 7 coming up. Low snaps have unfortunately been a norm tonight, but Carlton has handled them so far. Again, receivers left and right. Wing left, and now Murray goes to his left in motion. Here goes Collins in trouble, reverses direction, tries to turn the corner. He might get something out of it. He does to the 35. Near a first down, he'll look to be a yard shy. Boy, talk about the best of a bad situation. That was a worse situation. And he got almost to a first down out of all that. They rolled left on the play, and he got stopped in his tracks and did a nice little spin and had enough wide open spaces to get all but 1 yard to keep the drive going. So 3rd down, mucho makeable right now. 21-0 Carthage. Now they got to change personnel out as Yates has to run off the field. Now Morgan goes in motion. And they'll keep it to Carlton, and he looks for that stick. He's got it. He's in a gang tackle, but it's a first down. And they'll put him between the 41 and the 42. On the stop for Ozark, it was Quentin Combs and J.D. Cordell. So from just inside the 42, 2 receivers employed to the left. Carlton will give to Collins. He'll go left, 45, runs on his own man, but still moves forward. Taking a pile with him again. He's at the 49, and I think that's where they're going to stop the play. He's still standing, but they blow the play dead at the 49 of Carthage. So give 4 or 5 Tigers enough resistance to stop the play, but still couldn't bring Collins down. About 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 21-0 Carthage. 14 in the first and 7 in the second. Henninger goes out top as a receiver, and Morgan to the low side on the right. Now Henninger comes in motion. Fake to him. And they're going to throw down the field. Got a man, Yates, and he can't quite catch up to it. Incomplete. So a nice call there on second down. Makes it third down. Still need a full 3 yards for the first down. Carlton just sailed it over the head of Yates. He was open. Still makeable, but you still got to make it. Third down and 3, 9:50 to go with the clock stop on the incompletion. Carthage 55-7 winners last week at Waynesville. Ozark was at home and they won 55-13. That's against Willard. Here's Carlton breaking open near side to the 45-40, 35-30. Still going inside the 20, and he's dragged out of bounds. That'll be at the 13. Boy, that looked like nothing, and all of a sudden he got just enough of a crease to his right, and he took off. Obviously his best run of the night. They'll give him an extra yard out of it. They'll put it at the 12. So first down coming up for Carthage, already up 21-0. Yates way out there on the left, Morgan to the near side. Again, Murray left to right. And a fumbled snap. And Carlton in trouble. He's going to be dropped back at the 19. Knew that was going to happen, but kept up, and there it was. Fortunately, it's still possession for Carthage. But the loss back to the 19. But they've overcome some losses and ended up scoring on 2 of those drives in the first half. They have to do it here. It's now 2nd and 16 back at the 19. Out on the left is Ralston, and Morgan still in the game at the right side. Carlton draws and moves it himself. He's to the 15 and dropped there. So it'll be third down and about 12. On the stop was Bryson Horner. They need the 2 for a first down and 15 yards from the touchdown. So 3rd and 13, trying to add to this 21-0 lead. Of course, may not have to get it all here, but you can break it into chunks if you can get down within maybe 5 yards for a fourth down. And it's going to be Carlton rolling left, throws back, and it's going to be caught at about the 5. He had to come back for it. That was Yates, so it's going to be fourth down and about 2, depending on the spot. Oh my gosh, they're going to give him a horrible spot. Back to the 9. He caught that about the 6. I'm sorry, folks. And I'm saying folks toward the officials on that one. Where he caught it, progress should have been marked right there, but they're going to say they're going to mark the ball where he ended up being tackled. But you should get the 6 on that, 5 or the 6. So now it's fourth down. They still can get another set of downs at the 2. So 4th and 6, and what now? I think Carthage is going to spend a timeout, and they do. So 7:27 left to go, fourth down facing them, and leading 21-0. We'll come back here in only 30 seconds. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage Tiger broadcast. Smith Midwest Real Estate takes a moment to congratulate all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Smith Midwest Real Estate knows that teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make these young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Carthage Tiger alum Kip Smith and the entire staff at Smith Midwest Real Estate wish the Carthage Tigers the best of luck the entire season. Smith Midwest Realty in Carthage for Carthage. Go Tigers!
3, 2.
Well, not the easiest to attain here. They're at the 9. They need 7 for a first, and obviously 9 will give them the touchdown.
Race Lanes
Yates
Bowling
clearly
Alley.
caught that ball between the 5 and the 6. And that's he was coming back, yes, but he caught it there and did not give himself up. He was actually pushed back to where they have the ball spotted. This will be the 9th play coming up. Two receivers out, wide side of the field, 2 receivers left. Man in motion and a whistle. Flag on the play and false start Carthage, so it's not going to get any easier. The one bright side, if they don't score, is they've eaten up a lot of the clock here since in this possession. This will be their 9th play coming up, but now they're down to a 4th down and about 12 for a first down. They need the 2. Man comes in motion. And here's Carlton wanting to throw. Fire, he's got a man out there, and it is incomplete. Ball just a little bit underthrown in the end zone. Murray got open, and it's incomplete, so Ozark takes over as Carthage fails to score for only the 2nd possession. I'll check that, the 3rd possession. I always seem to forget that possession at the end of the halves, but each team with a turnover, but the one interception for Ozark was in the end zone as time ran out. So Ozark, don't make them get any life on this. They'll take over at the 14. This is their first possession of the 3rd quarter. The score stays 21-0 Carthage. Man in motion, and now sweep to the left side. Trying to turn the corner, and a trip up, and it's going to be about a 3-yard gain as Brunert came through and tripped up the ball carrier easily, but easily managed to go forward. He's a little limpy on this one. He may have fell wrong when Brunert got a hold of him, tripped him up, but he did fall forward for a 3-yard gain. So 2nd down coming up. Is he still in the game? He was limping, but he lined up, and now they're going to get him off. But the way he looks, I think he'll be back in. Man goes in motion, Russell to throw. Swings it out. That's too far to the right. Incomplete. Intended man out there was the 2nd running back, Anthony Cordell. And he and the other one is Rory Banks tonight for Ozark. So 3rd and 8. That was darn near a lateral the way that was thrown, but it rolled out of bounds. 3rd down and 8. They need the 24 for a first down. 21-0 Carthage. 6:29 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Russell to throw, looks left, fires, it's complete. And only to the 20-yard line. Langston Morgan, nice solo tackle after the catch was made. The receiver had to come back for it. That was Sam Clark. And he could get no further than the 20-yard line. So again, Ozark faced with a 4th down. It's 4th and they call it 3. See if they stop the clock here. We're at 6 minutes and counting. They've been having the water breaks, and that's what they do here. So we've just under the 6-minute mark, and we have our break. We could have had the break after the change of possession, but I guess those aren't the rules. So we'll take, let's only go 30 this time, and come back for the punt. 5:57 left to go, third quarter. Carthage 21, Ozark nothing. Back in 30. Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5.
Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, just east of the Carthage Square, wishes the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings, and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke and alcohol-free bowling experience. Be sure to check out their new 18-hole Glow Golf experience on the second floor. You got to see it to believe it. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers!
So Ozark punting for the fourth time tonight. They had one on a fumble they turned over, then they turned over on downs on their last possession. That was right before the half. So it'll be Clark to kick. Morgan at his 48. A high kick. And Morgan's going to let it drop. And it'll take a roll to the 45 and now take a backward roll. And Ozark cuts their losses, and they down it at the Carthage 47. So the defense did the job there after the offense couldn't get it in the end zone, although they ate up over 5 minutes on the clock. The offense gets the ball right back. If you can just, even if you just play keep away, you're going to secure the win. So Carthage starts on their 47. Their worst starting point was their last possession before the half at the 30. They've had some penalties set them back throughout the course. Here's Collins going left, middle of the field 50, breaks a tackle, gets a first down. He's to the 42 of Ozark. It's about a gain of 11 on that one. Down to 5.5 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. And now Collins is limping off. Never like to see that, especially your starting running back. Oh, and he's really having trouble keeping on foot right now. And they give it off to Norberry. Look out, he's across the 35, and he's to the 32. There was a big collision away from the football, and now there's an Ozark player down. And that is Sam Savage. And they give Norberry the first down. Hopefully it's just a cramp for Collins. They've got him on his back, and one of the trainers has got his right leg and working on it. Hopefully that's the only. Savage is still on the ground. This may be a few minutes. As the trainer very late getting on the field for Ozark. So they're going to look him over. And it looks fairly serious because both teams are going to their respective sidelines. But I say that, and then she looks like she's doing the same thing that the Carthage trainer is doing to Collins, but they are, both teams are on their respective sidelines right now, so it may just be to get some free time out here. Looks like he's going to get up. So Savage is trying. He'll have to come off. If anything, just for the play. Looks like he's just trying to work it off. Now he's getting some assistance across. Meanwhile, looking down at Collins, they're working on both legs right now. Actually, that was Landon West, not Norberry, on that last carry. So he's in as the backup running back, and he got a first down just moments ago. Those are two people short, and they run them in. So another first down for Carthage at the Ozark 32. Carthage leading 21-0. And Carlton will keep it. Looks for a block, gets it, 30, spins, Still goes closer to that stick, and he'll make the 26-yard line. So he'll gain 6. It'll be 2nd down and 4. And there's Landon back in the game, so yay. And the other Landon did very well, especially on that first carry. Got him another 1st down. So Collins back in the game. Gallegos flip-flops from the left to the right. Another low snap. Collins will get it. 25-20. Gets another block. Moves to the 15. That's well in range for a 1st down with a little more to spare. On the stop for Ozark was Jesse Sievers. So the ball to the 14, coming down to 4 minutes left to go. It's been all Carthage in this quarter, but there have been no points. Ozark had it for only 3 plays thus far in the 3rd. Receiver is Yates wide to the left. Morgan out there too. Here's Carlton on the keeper. Goes to the 10, to the 5. He's going to make it. Well, there's a flag, I think. Yes, and I don't know what they saw. I saw a jersey being tugged, which was Carlton's. So there must have been a hold where you didn't need it. The play was well over, and yes, it's a hold on Carthage. So whoever made that last-second hold will probably hear about it. So instead of a touchdown, they'll move it back from the spot of the foul, which was the 3. So they'll get 1st down over, and they're actually going to get about a yard credit, so it's going to be 1st and about 9, it looks like. So the ball at the 13, so it is 1st and 9. Carlton awaits the snap. Give to Collins, sweeps to the right side, shakes the tackler 10, reverses to his left, and goes to the 8. On the stop, the Ozark Tigers, Sterling Stein. Second down. Ball at the 8, so he got 5 on the play, 2nd and 4. Got Brody Jackson in the game as a receiver. He's to the left. And Yates to the right. Here's Carlton trying to go around Collins. Gets the block to Carlton. He makes the end zone, I think. Yes, touchdown. Took a while for the officials to raise the arms, but Carlton takes it in from 8. So now a 4-score lead for the Carthage Tigers. And Fuentes will try to make it 28-0. Another low kick, but it's good enough. So now it's 28-0 in favor of Carthage. We'll take a 30-second pause and come back. With 2:51 left to go in the 3rd. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
When you own something, you take care of it. You value it. That's exactly what we do here at Schreiber. As employee owners, we make decisions that will help us continue to be successful for years to come. Carthage is home to 2 manufacturing facilities and 3 distribution centers. For decades, Schreiber Foods has been a proud part of the Carthage community and part of your families. We're committed to providing quality products and supporting our local community every step of the way. We want to wish all Carthage Tigers student athletes the best of luck. Play hard, stay strong, and go Big Blue. Schreiber Foods, proudly Carthage.
53 yards in 5 plays, and Carthage now up 28-0. They've had the ball for all but 3 plays in the 3rd quarter, so Ozark will get a little something to work with here at 2:51, but cumulative game time right now is 14:51, so and they are 4 scores down. So Fuentes will run to the tee and get ready to kick it off again. We've had one Ozark kickoff tonight, and that was the second half. And here is Fuentes. Strong kick. Backed up with easily at the 5. Comes across to the 20 and is submarined to the 21. So Ozark, again, starting in minus territory. They've done that all night. They are at the 21-yard line. Ozark still on the sidelines, huddled up there around their coach. Carthage ready to go on defense. Somebody in the band, I don't know if that's a horn, one of those big long horns, but it's been going all night long. It's like, it's either that or somebody's got a really bad cold. 28-0 in favor of Carthage. Here's Russell rolling right for Ozark. He'll swing it out far side. Catch made at the 28-yard line. So it'll be a pickup of about 6 on the play. We're down to 2:20 left to go here in the third. Carthage just moments ago put it in from 8 yards. Collins his third touchdown. Carlton has the other one. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Man in motion. Here is Russell keeping, spins off a man, gets across the 25 and gets maybe a yard or 2 more from the line of scrimmage. He'll be run down at the 28. Meadows on the stop. So third down, and they need the 31 for the first down. Ozark got some impressive runs on their second possession, but then 3 plays later ended up punting it away. So they have not had a lot of third and shorts tonight, but here's one here. 3rd and 3. Man in motion. Russell to throw, and it's incomplete. Across the middle. He intended for Cordell. So it's 4th down, and it's still relatively deep in Ozark territory. They might take a shot at it here. 31 is where they need the first down, and they're less than 4 yards away from the first. They're just inside the 28. Speaking of 28, that's the lead for Carthage, 28-0. So Russell will go back in the gun, and he will await. He'll roll left. He'll swing it out. It's caught for a first down. Catch made over there by Sam Clark. He's done the most of the receiving tonight. On the stop, the opposing number 11, Braxton Ralston. But it is enough for a first down. And we're down to 1:14 as they stop to set the chain and start it up again. Two receivers each side. Russell to throw. He'll go again near side. It's also a catch made by Sam Clark, and he'll make positive yardage to the 39, spun out by Langston Morgan. They say he went out of bounds. Apparently so. Clock stopped at 1:03. Running back Lane Emmerith, he's a new running back there with Russell. And they fake the sweep. Russell will keep it, and he'll go across the 40. He'll be a yard shy of a first down. Nolan Brown on the stop. Likely time for one more play here in the third. 3rd down and a yard, but pretty much Ozark will go, trailing as they are. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Down to 9-second differential. Cordell goes in motion to the far side, and here's a play that took too long to develop, and I think they got called on a false start. Or did they get a timeout? Ozark calls a timeout. Well, not what I was looking forward to, but we're going to break. 16 seconds left to go before the end of the fourth quarter, for the third quarter, to get that fourth quarter started. It's 28-0 in favor of Carthage. We'll go ahead and stay here and see what we come up with. Take a look at conference scores. Republic 35-2 against Waynesville. It is recycling here, so there we go. Lebanon by 3 over Joplin right now. That's in the fourth quarter, 17-14. Neosho 33, Kickapoo 21. And Nixa has expanded their lead on Webb City. It's now 41-21, and they are still in the third quarter. It was a tight game up until then. It was Webb City actually leading after the first quarter, 14-13. Then it was 27-21 at the half, and then Nixa's had 2 touchdowns here in the third. Glendale leads Willard at the half. That's our next opponent. And Glendale on the road tonight, and they lead 13-7. Nixa in 2 weeks, so that could be a good one right back here at home. Here's Russell trying to keep it. He's dropped. Trevor Meadows, he's had a couple of sacks tonight. He had that one big one that killed that drive deep in Carthage territory. He gets a loss here, back to the 39-yard line. And that ends the third quarter. We'll start the fourth in 1 minute. Carthage 28 and Ozark nothing. Back here in the one, this is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Carthage alumnus Matthew Sherrill at 417-624-2220. Go Big Blue!
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the 4-state area, Freeman Health System provides a wide array of medical and behavioral health services. Freeman Health System. Care matters here.
3, 2.
Start the fourth quarter here at Hafner Stadium. Jim Taylor here, 28-0 Carthage. Ozark faced with a 4th and 4. They need their own 43 for the first down. They stack 3 receivers. Now one goes in motion. Russell rolls, throws it for nobody. Incomplete. Receiver cut in, but I think Russell was under so much pressure, he just wanted to get rid of it, and he did. So Carthage takes over their best starting point of the night, although technically they really don't need it. They're up 28-0, but they'll start at the 39-yard line. They ran the fast clock early on third quarter last week up in Waynesville. Put in a score here. Right now Carlton is still in the quarterback position. Hedinger is out there, so it looks like the number 1s are still in. 11:53 left to go in the game. And receivers go left. Carlton will keep it, go past his own man. Through a block in the midst, and Carlton will make the 32-yard line. He ran into his own man, then his own man kind of woke up and said, I got to throw a block here. And when he did, Carlton got a nice gain out of it. So it'll be second down from the 32. So 3 yards to go for the first down. Murray goes out wide right, and 2 receivers, Yates and Morgan, to the left. Carlton gets the snap. He'll look to left. He'll throw, and it's going to be Yates across the middle, and he drops it at the 5. Ooh. That time Carlton caught him in stride, but Yates couldn't hang on. Carthage scored 14 in the first quarter, then a pair of touchdowns. Actually, a pair of touchdowns the rest of the way, second and third quarters. Third down and 3. Receivers out to the right. Another low snap. Carlton gets it away to Collins. He gets a breakaway after the first down. He goes to the 20. He's run out of bounds far side at the 19. Boy, Carlton's taken advantage of his shortstop position in baseball tonight. He's been fielding some grounders. But he got the handoff to Collins, and then Collins had a nice opening and got the first down. They're inside the 20 at the 19. So receivers go left and right. Murray comes to a slot left. Now man in motion is Hettinger, and he'll get the carry to the left side, 25 to the 15, 20. He's going to stumble in, and touchdown for Jackson Hettinger. It goes for 19 yards. Messed up on the yardage there, but had him going 10 yards in reverse. But so Fuentes will try to get the fast clock moving here at 10:50 to go in the game. And the kick is up, and he got it. So 35-0 in favor of Carthage. And we'll go ahead and take a minute right here and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Tired of your bank dropping the ball? Whether it's clunky apps, high fees, or you feel like just a number, you'll find the service and convenience you need at OMB. From user-friendly digital banking to personalized service, we're here to make managing your money the experience you've always wanted. Visit us online at ombbank.com or in person to learn more. OMB, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20+ years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
3, 2.
The 39 yards, 5 plays. That's been the norm tonight. 2 5-play drives, a 4, a 3, and a 10. That was the first drive of the game. Here's a short kick. It's going to land at the 30. Still stays in bounds for the moment. Now goes out of bounds. Nobody touched it, so it's going to be a net gain for Ozark at the 35. The ball went out of bounds at the 30. Carthage gave it a run to go cover it because Ozark was kind of hesitant. But the ball goes out of bounds. That's the second time the kick's been out of bounds, but this one I don't think was intended to do that. But it did. And Ozark will get the ball back. They've turned the ball over on downs twice in this game. They had a fumble, which set up a Carthage touchdown. That was back in the first quarter. And Russell still at quarterback. He'll look right and throw out that way, and it's overthrown. Intended for Tegan Scott. It's the first time he's been targeted. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Clock will continue to go here at 35-0. Coming down to the 10-minute mark by the time Ozark snaps the ball. Back to throw. Russell goes left this time. It's caught. That's by Scott. Down the sideline to the 45, down to the 40 of Carthage. Finally tackled by Brunert. Morgan lost his helmet. He'll have to come off. And the man who made the catch and run, Sam Clark, he a little gimpy getting up. He'll go to the sidelines. Now mark the ball at the 40 of Carthage. Still the first unit out there for the most part for Carthage. They'd like to get this shutout. That's one of the better gains that Ozark's had tonight. And Russell will look to throw. And he's being chased forward. He takes off and runs 35-30, 25, and down to the 22-yard line. Now Ralston a little shaken up. He starts hopping on the foot, but he's okay. Maybe that could have been out of frustration. But it's a first down for Ozark at the 21-yard line. They may put it in here before this is over with. Clock runs under 9 minutes. Fake the reverse, and Russell to throw, rolling right, still rolling, throws underneath, incomplete. He may have been just throwing that away. The receiver hadn't even turned around. So it'll be 2nd and 10. But for the moment, the clock will continue to go. Carlton on a 4-yard run. Collins the same in the first quarter. Collins a 1-yard run, second quarter. Third quarter, Collins 8-yard run. Now Hedinger a 9-yard run here in this quarter. 2nd and 10. Russell throws out the flat. It's caught by Scott. He moves inside the 15 down to the 11-yard line, or Sam Clark rather. 7:40 to go here in the game. 3rd down and 1. Guerin checks in for Carthage. Looked like Brown was coming off. He had his helmet off. But here's a sweep to the far side. Nope, that's going to be the quarterback keeping. He'll get a first down out of it. He's to the 4. So it'll be down to the 7-minute mark. They're going to do the water break at 6 minutes. It'd be nice if they could kill some of this, not let them score here, at least kill another 50 seconds or so we wouldn't have 2 stoppages. So don't let them in here, guys, for 40 seconds. Here's Russell rolling, throws it, incomplete. So I think we got our wish. Clock continues to go at 6.5 left to go in the game. 35-0 Carthage. It's 2nd down and goal at the Carthage 4 for Ozark. They're down to 15 seconds on the play clock. We'll see if they stop it here. We're at the 6-minute mark, and they do. So officially 5:57 to go in the game. So we will only get 1 break here. And we'll go ahead and take 30 seconds and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, go Tigers!
So Ozark set with a 2nd down and 4 following the last water break. Ball at the left hash. Ozark trying to get their first touchdown. Had 55 points last week. Here's the quarterback keeping, and Russell will score the touchdown at 5:45 to go in the game. So at 5:45, Ozark gets on with Russell. Gets the 4-yard keeper, so now we'll be back to conventional time. Because we're under 35 points on the deficit. Looking at the scores, I don't ever remember Webb City getting 55 put on them in recent history, but that's the score right now. Nixa 55, Webb City 21. Here's the extra point. It is blocked. It's picked up, but it's a dead ball in high school. So the extra point is no good. So with 5:45 left to go in the game, it's now 35-6 in favor of Carthage. We'll come back here in 30 seconds. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
National Bank and Trust, be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
65 yards, 7 plays for Ozark, so we're back to regular time. At 5:45 left to go. Some other conference scores. Neosho 33, Kickapoo 21. Joplin has rallied to lead Lebanon now 21-17. And Republic has things in hand in their ball game, 35-2 against Waynesville. Willard one better than Glendale right now, 14-13. Oh boy, 55-21 in favor of Nixa against Webb City. Here's the approach. It's a regular kick. Be taken at the 10, 15, 20, 25, and breaking across to the 35. Got some reserves in there right now. I think that was Norbury, or West. It was West. 34 and 24. He was 34. So he'll take it over at the 38-yard line. Collins still in the ball game. Let's see who's the quarterback now. Still Carlton. And he'll take a bouncy snap and give it off to Collins. And he breaks free to the 40. How that worked, I'll never know. Across the 45 to the 46. So Landon Collins has been given some bad handoffs, but of course the snaps have not been good either. And Carthage has managed to, they've only had one real drop that cost them that one there. Could have, but they salvaged it and got an 8-yard gain out of it. 46-yard line. Man comes in motion. That's Hettinger on the sweep near side 50, down the sideline 40, 35, 30. Can he stay in bounds? He's down inside the 20, and he'll make the 18, it looks like. Hettinger scored moments ago on a touchdown. He nearly scored one. He's had 2 long runs. The first long run almost ended in disaster. He got down around the 20, and the ball was stripped of him right before he was getting ready to get forced out of bounds, but the ball popped out, but Landon Collins took it on a bounce, and he moved it down to the 4-yard line. So the ball, for the most part, except for those low snaps, have been bouncing away for Carthage tonight. They lead 35-6. Here's West, and he'll move inside the 15 to the 13. 4:30 left to go. Carthage would be content to just run it. They don't have to score. And you really don't want Ozark to get the ball because they may try to get a pride touchdown and they'll stop the clock. They have their timeouts. So second down, about 7. And here's Browning at quarterback, breaks a tackle 10. He'll move inside the 5, and he is right there. That'll be just inside the 5 and enough for a 1st and goal. So now we get a lot of reserves in there right now. Childs had a few snaps with the number 1s. He's in there with the play. So it looks like we have Browning and West in the backfield. Browning will take the snap. He'll give to West. He'll go straight ahead. Still now moving the pile. He's close to the end zone. They'll mark him at the 1. Last week, West got a touchdown late in the ball game. Clock continues to move. We're down to 3:10 remaining. 35-6 in favor of Carthage. Ozark did not score until just moments ago. Browning waits the snap. And he'll give it off to Landon West, and a touchdown at 2:52 remaining. Goes in for 1 yard. So the 1s and the 2s end up combining for 7 plays and 62 yards. And Fuente's kick is a good one. So now it is 42-6 in favor of Carthage. We'll go ahead and go another 30 seconds and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Where will you be in 4 years? At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
As mentioned, 62 yards, 7 plays, and West from a yard out. So 55 the first week, 42 this week. So Fuentes will kick one more time in this one. 2:52 to go, so the fast clock will resume. And here's the approach for Fuentes. Short pooch. It's going to land. It's a free football, and Carthage has it. Ball bounded right into the hands of Trent Nichols. That was not intentional. The ball just happened to be right there where Nichols was, as Ozark couldn't catch it. It was placed perfectly. Now you can run the clock. You're on your own. So from the 36-yard line of Ozark, Carthage will take it over. And Browning and West again in the backfield. Here's West, and he'll break through, escapes at the 30, 25-20, far sideline, 15, and he'll be run out of bounds around the 7 or 8 yard line. Where are they going to put him? Nope, they're going to give him down to the 5, it looks like. Well, now their linesman walks back. It'll be at the 7. That runs the clock down to 1:50. So they may get another one on the board. I highly doubt it, but I could be wrong. Down to 1:28 left to go in the game. Browning will take the snap. They'll give it on a reverse, and Childs will lose yards. He'll be to the 12. So they'll have time for likely one more play. There's about a 32, 33 second gap in the play clock and the game clock, which just went 59 seconds. So and Carthage going into the victory formation. And it's going to be a kneel by Browning, and that'll be it. Carthage does not have to snap. So 55 in week 1, 42 in week 2. And the Tigers beat the Tigers of Ozark. At least we get to play Falcons next week. Final score, Carthage 42 and Ozark 6. We'll take a 3-minute break and come back. Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue.
Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdeck Insurance, a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Smart coaches build great team members, a solid game plan, and only have the best equipment for their players. Assured Partners of Missouri applies this same philosophy when putting together an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When scouting for insurance, pick the right agent for your team. Give Assured Partners of Missouri a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue.
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
24 Elite is all for the Carthage Tigers and hopes you'll cheer them on to victory. 24-Hour Elite is located at 430 West Elk Street, Carthage, with 5 other Southwest Missouri locations, open 24 hours with card access and personal training available at all locations. 24 Elite features state-of-the-art facilities, professional training.
Back here in Carthage, Jim Taylor with you here. Another successful night for the Carthage Tigers. They beat the Ozark Tigers 42-6. And they led throughout. The only time Ozark scored was at 5:45 left to go in the game, as Collins scored 3 times, Hedinger once, Carlton once, and West got a score. And we'll go through that rundown here in just a moment, as Carthage goes to 2-0 on the year, and Ozark moves to 1-1, as Carthage will go back on the road again next Friday, that being in Glendale. We'll take a 2-minute pause and come back. This is Tiger Football Music Radio 93.5.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Vintage Timekeepers is rooting for the Carthage Tigers, and they hope you'll cheer them on too. Vintage Timekeepers knows that hard work, setting goals, volunteering, and building relationships are important things that improve character and create success in life. Our young students learn those life skills in the classroom and in team sports. Chris and staff at Vintage Timekeepers across the street from the Carthage Post Office wants the best for our student athletes and entire student body. Join them in saying, "Go Tigers!"
In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ryder, your Carthage Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ryder is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Athletics on Music Radio 93.5 and 1490 KDMO. For all your investment needs, call Joe at 417-358-9530 or visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And we'll go through the scoring. Our Inside the Numbers brought to you by Wilkinson Pharmacy in Carthage and Jeff Hodgkin American Family Insurance. And go through the scoring as quickly as possible. Carthage scored on their first possession after Ozark went 3 and out. 50 yards, 10 plays, capped off by Carlton going from 4 yards, make it 7-0. Ozark got 2 quick first downs, but then 3 plays later had to kick. And Carthage got the ball back. They went 5 plays before having to punt. Then the big play of the game was Ozark got it at the 20, their second play from scrimmage. They fumbled a lateral, and it was pounced on by Brunert. That was a 19-yard 3-play drive following the fumble. Collins from 4 yards out to make it 14-0. 8:28, Carthage scored again, 65 yards, 4 plays. That was 21-0. Carthage had a chance after holding Ozark on 4 straight losses after Ozark got to the Carthage 19. The Tigers had a chance with 2 timeouts but couldn't get the ball in the end zone at the end of the half, but they ate the ball. They didn't score anything on their first possession, but they ate up like 6.5 minutes of the clock. Ozark had it for only 3 plays, and then Carthage got the ball back. And at 2:51, Collins scored from 8 to make it 28-0. Then at 10:59, Hedinger capped a 39-yard 5-play drive. That was after Ozark turned it over on downs at their own 39. Hedinger from 19 to make it 35-0. They only score for Ozark 5:45. Russell, the quarterback, 4 yards, missed the extra point, and it was 35-6. And then the reserves did a great job, kind of a half and half. The number one stayed out there for a few plays. Then the reserves took it the rest of the way. West, a 1-yard run, 42-6 with a good extra point, 62 yards and 7 plays. And Carthage wins 42-6. And our Inside the Numbers again brought to you by Wilkinson Pharmacy and Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance. Take a 1-minute break and wrap it up. This is Tiger Football, Music Radio 93.5. Carthage wins it by a score of 42-6, and we'll go through the conference scores really quick. Willard 14-13 against Glendale. They're not finished. Neosho appears to be taking care of Kickapoo, their fourth quarter, 40-21. Final now, Nixa 55, Webb City 21. Hear the head shaking over there right now. Final, Joplin rallied to beat Lebanon 21-17. Lebanon actually led 14-0 at half. And then Republic beat Waynesville 35-9. And the other surprise tonight, Lamar is hanging on against East Newton. It's Lamar 28 and East Newton 26. Trying to find the Jasper score, but I'm not going to take too long to look. And it's not going to come up. So we'll go ahead and sign off for the night. We have Softball Tuesday, Kickapoo, at 5 o'clock. That'll be audio only for us from Fair Acres. And then we'll be back on the road to Springfield, Glendale, and 6:45 for Week 3 of Tiger football. So 55 points in Week 1, 42 in this week, and a combined 13 given up by the defense. So great start after 2 weeks of football. Thanks to Caleb here running things for us and our folks at the Media Lab in Carthage High School, and for Ron back at the studios at Music 93.5. We'll be on the air Tuesday for softball. Until then, final score, Carthage 42, Ozark 6, and so long from Carthage.
Are we unplugged?
We're still here.
No, we're not done yet, or we're not unplugged yet.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Yep,
Okay.
bye. He's gonna be so mad at me.
Signed off. Your timing is always great. We just signed off. So, yeah. 42-6.